him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Cardinals come to the line facing 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Stanford!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Stanford, 14. Boston College, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they'd get him on the ground at the 20. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defense.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I love when you back the defense off me. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what?
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College!
The one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll keep it himself. Makes a man miss. Breaks into the open. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cardinal can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. The new popular phrase for a favored team not really coming out of the gates quickly is that they're playing with their food. There are a lot of peas being pushed around the plate right now, guys.
Yeah, Reese, they've been stumbling around. They've been making mistakes and shooting themselves in the foot in this game. But, David, I think you also have to give credit to the underdog in this game because they're just playing with more intensity. They look like they want it more.
Oh, dude, when you come out the gates in the first quarter, it's adrenaline, it's passion, it's being talked about as the underdog. As this game goes on, can they keep that intensity up? Right now, they're doing a heck of a job.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. They're on that third.
Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Eagles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Off the play fake on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Stanford to the line on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Got a man. It's Manziel. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Lost Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Drive. Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. They think there's room to run to the right here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Takes a hit as he fires.
This pass rush is real, man. They force the quarterback, they flush him out to the left, and he's trying to scramble around, find an open guy. They still are able to get a hit on him, and that forces the incompletion.
Got a man. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Boston College. They take the lead with the 6.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Coming out with it, it's Green. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Stanford has it back, the Cardinal offense returning to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own, a chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Throws for the tight end. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
A run for the quarterback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Manziel. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Manziel. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. This is a designed run. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. We've reached a break. Boston College has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. The give to the tailback. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got his man quickly. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Soft spot in the middle. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Gives it on the option. Smashes through the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off when they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
You know, every running back thinks about the 100-yard barrier every time they take the field, and this guy, you know he's got it in his mind. He might be the only one in the stadium right now that knows he's got 97 yards rushing here in the 4th quarter. You know he is begging his coach just for one more carry to get that mark.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. BC trying to turn this red zone trip into a party in the mods. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going with the ground game left. Touchdown, Boston College! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American Fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Navy is getting handled right now, and for this to be happening to this program in front of these fans, it's almost inexplicable. They're trailing by 24 to Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting it.
There he goes. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Cardinal! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
He'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Looking for space, it's Walton. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They'll go to the counter. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll go to the ground. Still running at the 40. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. BC back to work after picking up the first down. The give to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Eagles. And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. To the air on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with it now.
And And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
First down on the offense.
Wants to keep it in the air. Looking left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Manziel. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Snagged out of the air. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And, David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.